You guys, this cave is awesome.
Good morning. We are here in Waimea where we stopped to get some coffee at the Waimea Coffee Company on our way over to the other side of the island to explore Hilo.
It's a wee bit chilly, and we have our rain jackets as well. If you guys don't know, Hilo is the eastern side of the big island of Hawaii, and it is a little bit more of a tropical rainforest type climate. It's lush and green as opposed to Kona where we've been staying, which is a little bit more arid and dry. But we're driving north through Waimea because we actually get to cut along the coast on the eastern side down to Hawaii, which we've heard is a really scenic drive. So we know a few places that we want to stop along the way. There's a really cool waterfall in addition to some very scenic bays and drives, and we're going to see if we can find some cool things. We've budgeted some time to explore elsewhere in Hilo, and then we want to get lunch at the Hilo Cafe. So we're really excited for a fun day exploring a part of the island that we haven't seen, and looking forward to bringing you guys along with us.
We are on the trail to Akaka Falls, which is one of the main destinations on our way to Hilo, and it is just picturesque. It's walking through a rainforest. You can kind of hear a waterfall in the background. It's so quiet and peaceful, and it's about an hour-long circle to do the park total and end at Akaka Falls.
This waterfall
astounding.
is really, really cool.
It's huge. There's something about waterfalls that are always so majestic.
My bay is the majestic one.
It's
starting to rain on us here at Akaka Falls, but we had to tell you about the story of the goby. It's called O'opu Alamo O. O'opu Alamo O. That one's really tough to say, but I'm doing my best here. In any case, this goby, it's a small fish frog-like thing that actually swims up the stream from 2.5 miles downriver, which essentially flows into the ocean. So it swims from the ocean to the bottom of Akaka Falls, and then it literally climbs straight up the waterfall, which is 442 feet. So this thing's like the size of a gecko. It looks like a tadpole crossed with a gecko, and it literally climbs from the very bottom of the waterfall, which we can't even see. It goes into a hole when you can't see over. So 442 feet is how far this thing climbs to the top.
hunger is very close to crossing into hanger, so we need to go find some
I think it already
lunch.
got there.
We gotta eat. Apparently you have to have a reservation at Hilo Bay Cafe, which we did not know. So we can't eat there. And now we have pulled over to the side of the road and we're Yelping to find somewhere else for us to eat. We found a pretty delicious looking place called Puka Puka Kitchen and ordered definitely with our eyes and on our stomachs. We ordered fries, we ordered a curry bowl, and we ordered a falafel pita. And we are waiting on our food and actively trying not to murder each other in the process. But fingers crossed that this is gonna be really delicious.
So we just left Puka Puka Kitchen, which was a complete hole in the wall that we found accidentally in our frantic yelping. Obviously, we didn't make our original destination with Hilo Bay Cafe, but I'm actually kind of glad because that place was way cheaper and it still turned out to be pretty good. So
It was
all told,
decent.
we're net positive here. So now we get to enjoy Hilo. So we found the Japanese gardens here in Hilo, and it is very, very tranquil. So Abby and I are just having a lovely moment to relax amidst what has been a pretty fun, but you know, a little bit of a fast-paced day. So we thought we'd catch our breath and just sit here and enjoy the moment.
So, initial thoughts on Hilo. I'm glad we're staying in Kona.
It's not our favorite.
I'm sure there's someone out there that can prove us wrong. And right now, without that person, Hilo's not our favorite place. We're making the most of it.
We've learned that when all else fails, find a local brewery.
We decided to stop at the Hilo Brewery, and when we pulled up, we were
weren't
nervous.
sure it was open.
But it's really cool and the beer was really good. They let us try a bunch and we liked it so much. We each got a Volcano Red Ale and we got a 6-pack because it was so good.
And it was ironically cheaper than anywhere else.
It really was. So this is definitely a plus of Hilo. This brewery is pretty legit. At our second waterfall of the day. This is Rainbow Falls and it's on our way out of town from Hilo, and it's super accessible and easy to get to and exceptionally beautiful and peaceful. It's an excellent stop, quick stop on your way out of Hilo.
Should I let Abby in the car?
Hey! Don't let me in.
This cave is awesome. Just check this out. This is the top of a lava tube. And when you turn the lights off, it is truly 100% pitch black. And it kind of freaks us out. But this is definitely one of the coolest things that we've done since we've been here on Hawaii.
We just went in a lava tube.
Caves.
In a cave, which is really a lava tube. And it was pretty scary. I can report there were no bats, but it was wet and it was dark. The worst thing that could happen to you would be to twist your ankle on a rock. And you definitely need a light. Otherwise, it was pretty safe. We are wrapping up our day on the Hilo side of the island. Overall verdict is mixed bag. So the actual town of Hilo wasn't our favorite, but we loved the first waterfall that we went to. And the caves were freaking awesome. Can't really capture it well on the GoPro, but venturing back into those caves was so cool. You have to do it. The brewery was really great. The weather sucks. It's raining right now, and it's pretty much always cloudy and rainy. But if you have time while you're on the Big Island, take a day over to Hilo and check out the caves and the Akaka Falls. Those were the two highlights of the day, for sure.